Alright. Hi everybody. So yeah, I know my game footage is probably not the greatest. I'm working on that. You're gonna have to give me a little time. Getting ready to build a PC that's dedicated to recording, so things will look a lot better and more crisp. But bear with me in the meanwhile. I know this is not what you were expecting. At all. Well, I don't know. Probably didn't really know anything. Because I don't really talk about things like this. But yeah, I never really intended to start playing Star Citizen. And yet, here I am, playing Star Citizen. This is my little apartment here, which for now is just a starting point. You really can't even get back into this thing when you spawn. Oh wow, there's some lag. Go ahead, open the door up here. Exit on out the room. And now you'll see that turns blue, no matter what I do. You see? Doesn't do anything. Anyhow. But that's alright, there's not really much to do in there right now anyway. So yeah, as you can see, I started my journey in a place where lots of people like to stand on things that don't make sense. Hey, he's actually sitting. But this is Area 18, I believe it's called. Call the elevator real quick. So yeah, I started playing this game because, you know, like a lot of those other people out there who've been playing Elite Dangerous, kinda got tired of Elite Dangerous' shit. Well, Frontier shit anyway. And not the developers, don't get me wrong. The developers I imagine they haven't really done anything wrong. We're always, and usually correct in assuming it's the producers generally who are at fault for that sort of thing. The sort of thing like, oh well, ship interiors are going to be a no-go ever. Even though, yes, one of our developers was allowed to say it in public that ship interiors would be a thing, and yes, it is like the main thing that irritated the shit out of me about Frontier and Elite Dangerous recently. I frankly don't think the game's in that terrible of a spot. I mean, yeah, it needs a lot of fine-tuning, but it's still a fairly fun game to play, I'll admit. It's just, I'm tired of half promises being broken. Make full promises and make full good on them, you know? Don't quit telling me that one thing's gonna happen and then it doesn't happen. I just get my hopes up for something that never happens. In a way, it's false advertising. You know? And then the whole atmosphere thing about, like, Elite Dangerous's atmosphere planets. Oh shit. What's the next one? 80 seconds. Ah, fuck. Well, anyhow. You know, Elite Dangerous atmosphere planets, being able to look up and see the stars. And yeah, I get where people are coming from on that. And I also get where the developers are coming from on that. They're using the excuse that, you know, oh, well, you're only going to be able to visit planets that have a very minute percentage of atmosphere, so the amount of stars that you see makes sense. I think it had more to do with the fact that Elite Dangerous's development team is forced into focusing too much of the CPU or whatever into things that most of us don't give a shit about, but, you know, those shareholders care about. Now, as you can see, this game is definitely still needing refined. But that's cool. This game has a lot of potential. And it's beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at the sky. Uh-oh. Interesting.